that big. I'm not staying in there. Staying in. Hey guys, it's Alice Addams. Welcome back to Wonderland. As you can see from the title of this video, I have not eaten refined sugar for 1.5 months, 1.5 months, however you want to say it. I feel really, really good. I feel really good about this decision. It's no longer something that is painful to think about. It's no longer something that I feel is a challenge. It just is what it is. This is just my life now, forever. But as someone who's been sugar-free for almost 2 months, I've been noticing a few things about the world that I didn't notice before. One of the main things is I notice candy and stuff in the stores way more than I ever did. It is partially because I'm not eating it and I'm sure my body still wants it, but it's also because the sugar companies purposefully make their packages really bright colors and really happy pictures, and because they want your eyes to be drawn to their products. They make it absolutely impossible to ignore on purpose. And they always have some last minute grab bags right near the register. When I go to Walmart specifically, that's the first thing that comes to mind. I'm perfectly fine, and then, you know, I'm taking my item through this hedge maze of awful disease-causing product or treats. Yeah, it's just been really interesting to see, like, oh, I see what you're doing there, sugar companies, sugar industry. I see it. I get you. They just want it to be impossible to ignore the product. They need you to know that it's there. They need you to want it, because the second that you see it, you go, oh, hey, I'd really like that. I mean, of course, it is about making money, but I think it's also about keeping people addicted as well. Also, I realized that in my first sugar-free video, I had mentioned that I was going to be posting weekly updates for you, but unfortunately, I just haven't been experiencing that many changes to update you with by the week, so I'm just kind of doing it wherever I feel is necessary, rather than just being like, hey guys, welcome back to week 3, and I feel exactly the same as I did last week. I hope that this is enjoyable content. You know what I mean? Didn't really have anything worth sharing until this point. It's great though. I haven't been experiencing very many cravings anymore at all. Someone could put a cupcake in front of me and I would be perfectly okay to refuse. Speaking of refusing things, it also has been getting easier to turn down, oh, it's just a taste, you can have a taste of this, or have a little cheat. You know, when people offer these things to me, it's very easy now for me to be like, actually no, I'm okay, I really don't eat that anymore. To me, refined sugar isn't food. It's just not edible. It's just not food. Something that's been fun is being sugar-free has been forcing me to experiment with baking and cooking sugar-free treats for Chris and I, because he's also sugar-free. And normally I'm not into baking or cooking. Well, I guess I used to be into baking mildly, but nothing major. Definitely not cooking. But I don't know, it's been fun. It's been fun now to challenge myself, like, how can I make this thing really sweet and delicious without it being super awful for my body? Vodka water is officially my jam. I have been actually enjoying it. I didn't think that I would, because I was always like a, hey, give me a cooler or give me something sweet, but yeah, it's actually wonderful. It's very refreshing. Like, hardly ever get a hangover because I'm constantly drinking water throughout the night. And I find if you just start adding different fruit into the vodka water, it flavors it in a natural way, and that's really awesome. Like, get a few limes, get a couple lemons in there, a little bit of berries, you know, just make it your thing, make it you. I feel like people are finally starting to understand that this isn't just a phase. This isn't a phase, Mom. But really, they're not, oh, we'll see when that happens, and, you know, doubting me and stuff, like, oh, like, as if, like, you love sugar, you'll never be able to do it. Like, I definitely had a few people say that to me, which was a little bit discouraging at first, but it was also motivation to prove them wrong, so thank you to those doubtful haters. It's not something that I'm trying. It's not, it is my life now. So that's exciting. That's new. Something else that I started doing is counting my macros, or macronutrients. Basically, they're numbers that are calculated, in my case, by a personal trainer, and I believe it involves your height, your weight, your age, and your fitness level. I think it's those 4 things. And basically what it gives you is the amount in grams of your fats, carbs, and proteins you should be ingesting per day. Turns out I've been heavily under eating, which I didn't realize, and I think that could be why I haven't reached the goals that I want to reach. I just kind of felt like I was working so hard and I wasn't getting to where I wanted to be in a timely fashion in an amount of time that I figured was appropriate. And I'm not talking like, yeah, I want to be like Paris Hilton next month, like let's go. But it's been 2 years now, and I just feel like with the amount that I've been working, it should be a little bit further along than it is. And yeah, it turns out I've just been really not giving my body the nutrients that it needs in the right portions, in the right ways. So yeah, I've been like weighing my food and portioning it so that I can properly nourish my body, because I was undernourishing. I was not eating enough. If you haven't heard of macros before, you probably have a million questions, and unfortunately I don't know a lot about it. I'm just kind of going off of what my personal trainer has told me. So I'm sure there's lots of information online, or if you want to talk to a personal trainer about calculating your macros, I recommend you do that. Adding that change to my life has really helped me to stay on track, because I'm constantly taking notes and writing down what I'm eating all day and making sure that I get those numbers, that I hit those numbers. So there's not really room for cheating when you're keeping track so diligently like that, you know? Oh, Chris is getting a phone call. Well, you guys, that's pretty much it for this update. Oh, hey, before I go, thank you guys, 1K. So amazing. I cannot believe that that many people care about what I'm doing here. So thank you so much. It really, really means so much. And I'm sorry that I didn't address it earlier. I know that I'm a little bit over 1K at this point, but thank you. It doesn't mean that I don't appreciate it. I so appreciate it. Thank you so, so much for your support. On that note, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like this content, or you want to know more about like body mod stuff, because I also talk about that, please subscribe to my channel. If you've been doing this journey with me, I'd love if you can comment down below. Let me know how far along in your journey you're at and how you're doing, if you're experiencing any cravings. I just want to know how you're doing with it, because I'm sure that this is a very personal experience and everyone must have a different experience. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, if you found it interesting, helpful, anything at all. And yeah, I love you guys. I hope you have a super awesome day. Stay happy, smile. Bye.